In my last video, I talked about how OBS is a scam and how there's like no real alternatives, but there used to be a lot of alternatives, but those alternatives sucked, so that's why OBS is the standard. I realized something. There is an alternative, and it's not free, but it used to be a lot more common than it is now, and that is external video capture devices. I'm talking the AverMedias, the Hauppauges, the Elgatos, these things, the EasyCaps, these things used to be like so common. I remember it was a Jacksepticeye. He used to use an AverMedia C freaking 981, whatever they're called. The internal one that was like a graphics card slot was PCI Express. The thing had a button you could hit and it would start recording your screen, which was ultra lightweight for the hardware at the time. Most people's PCs could either run a game or record. Doing both would probably drop the frame rate too much. So that was a really good option. And I remember Tobuscus used to use the Hauppauge HD PVR. Everyone used to use the Hauppauge HD PVR. Then everyone would use the Elgato, and some people went to AverMedia. Nowadays, everyone uses OBS, and that's why I said it's the new standard. I just realized we had it figured out. Way back when, it was figured out. External recorders, no issues, no glitches. You hit sometimes you'd have a button, you'd hit the button, you'd always capture exactly what your screen was seeing, no latency, no lag, and it would work. So, is that the switch? Should that be the new thing? Should we bring back the external capture cards? And I'm talking about, like, I used to use AverMedia. I had the AverMedia Live Gamer HD for my PlayStation. It worked amazing. It worked great for the Wii. It worked great for the Xbox. It was perfect. Now I have the Live Gamer Portable. They've got so many. It's just AverMedia. They have so many. I briefly had the Elgato HD60P when that first came out. It was a phenomenal card. I just didn't have a computer that could use it. AverMedia can record to SD cards and USB-Cs and hard drives. That was their niche. So whether you have a laptop that can record these, you can have a lot of options. HD PVRs, I think, recorded right to hard drives, full hard drives, like the big kind. Or you can go for AverMedia, which have like ones that take SD cards and USBs. Both of those are great options. Like I said, AverMedia for if you're doing like anything that just, you want the device, hit the button, it records. Elgato for anything that, like, you plug it into your laptop, then the HDMI from the Elgato to your Xbox or whatever. That might be a moot point though, because Xbox and PlayStation now can like internally record, and so can PCs. Maybe it's the way of the past. Maybe everything's better now that it's all software, but there is something to be said about a hardware video recorder for something that just works, and it isn't a gimmick, and it doesn't desync your audio, and it doesn't have weird dropouts, and the bitrate isn't skewed or buggy. They just work, and they were awesome, and they're gone, and I still use them. So that's the answer. We've figured it out. We've just forgotten that it was the best. I don't know, maybe it's also cheaper to just download a free OBS instead of spending hundreds of dollars on something that looks the same. What do you guys think? Am I wrong? Am I right? External recorders, think about them. Think about it.